came together, what led us to this special day, and we're going to do it through song and dance.
We're kicking off the celebration by honoring the love that came before us. We feel incredibly fortunate to have such inspiring examples of love from both our grandparents and our parents.
Grandma De Niro, you and Grandpa demonstrated how to support and care for one another in every aspect of life.
I feel grateful to have met Grandpa Day and witnessed the strength and joy he brought to our family.
Grandma and Grandpa Bell, you have shown us what it means to be true partners for each other, catching one another where we fall short and always having a sense of adventure.
Nani, you and Nana provided a shining example of dedication and selflessness and how to work through hurdles of life together. Tete and Maya taught us grace and elegance, leading life with dignity and resilience.
Although I never met Nana, Tete, or Maya, the stories I've heard about their love and commitment to each other are truly incredible.
And also to our parents. You have shaped us and have taught us how to love and care for our partners and remain strong through both the good times and the challenging times. You have shown us strong marriages every day, and it is something we strive for.
So, as a big thank you to our parents, we thought that we would ask them to kick off the evening and dance for us. So please welcome them.
तेरे माथे झूमर दमके तेरे कानों वाली चमके है रे तेरे हाथों कंगना खनके तेरे पैरों पायल छनके है रे नैनों से बोले रब्बा रब्बा मन में डोले रब्बा रब्बा अमृत घोले रब्बा रब्बा तू सोनिए
All right, that was incredible. So back to Noel and Chair's story. Not dancing yet. Definitely not solo.
Do it. Solo.
All right. So this story begins on 24th May, 1995, when a chubby, rosy-cheeked, bright-eyed, 9-pound bundle of giggles and gurgles was born. We call him Chair. As a child, Chaitanya was an absolute whirlwind. He was a blend of playful charm and boundless curiosity, often finding himself in trouble, often at my expense. But above all, Chaitanya was a professional rebel. And I mean that. He had mastered the art of civil disobedience, especially when it came to just about anything our mother said. For instance, Chaitanya, please don't spend 3 hours eating lunch. Or Chaitanya, don't bite your nails, you barely have any of them left. Or my favorite, Chaitanya, why did you break the bed for the second time this month? He did it. He actually did. Needless to say, He's come a really long way since then, and Noel, consider yourself really lucky and fortunate to be marrying a somewhat less mischievous version of my little brother. But, guys, all jokes aside, Chair has always been the person to bring a smile to your face. He's always been the person to pick you up when you need it the most, to stand up for you, and to make everything around him so much better and brighter. And I have benefited from that so many times. So to celebrate the shenanigans of Little Chair, we're going to have this dance by his siblings and his cousins.
तेरे लिए ही तो सिग्नल तोड़ ताड़ के आया दिल्ली वाली गर्लफ्रेंड छोड़ छाड़ के तेरे लिए ही तो सिग्नल तोड़ ताड़ के आया दिल्ली वाली गर्लफ्रेंड छोड़ छाड़ के तेरी का इशारा मुझे बहुत लगे तुझको आज तू हमारा हवाई बहुत लगे और किसने बातें करके अपनी पॉकेट मनी बगा के आया तेरे लिए बस
I'm Noel's brother, and I'm was asked to talk to you about how Noel was as a child. But essentially, anyone who knows who she is now already knows who she was then. She has always had an incredible sense of right and wrong. I remember just the way she was always a conscientious objector of our annual tradition of lighting illegal fireworks that we bought from Wyoming, or telling other kids that they needed to quiet down because they needed to be listening to someone else. She's also had an incredible perfectionist streak her entire life. I remember her panicking at the thought of her getting her first A-, or how if she's going to do anything, she's going to make sure she does it right. I would constantly be like spending the allowance that I got while she saved it because she knew that cars and houses are expensive, so she has to be saving for them. But her pragmatism never stopped her from making up ridiculous games with me. I remember that one of the happiest months of our childhood was when we got a new water heater. Not because we cared that we got a new water heater, but because our parents let us keep the box. And we filled that box with every single pillow or stuffed animal that we could find in the entire house. And then one of us would get in it while we flipped the box end over end around the basement. This dance, joined by her cousins and her siblings, represents all those adventures we had as kids. Yeah, enjoy.
My name is Hannah. Noel and I grew up together. And for those of you who don't know, I'm actually the reason why we're here today. So, some people hire matchmakers. Noel just handed me her phone after a couple of drinks. So I'm going to take you back to where it all started. After moving back to Salt Lake City from Indiana, Noel had a little bit more time after college. And like many of us these days, when we're ready to start dating, we turn to the wild world of online dating, and she made a Hinge profile. So on May 18th, 2019, I went way back in the photos for that one. During a girls' night in Park City, Noel was filling me in on some of the dates she's been on. Let's just say they were not Prince Charming or anything close. And so, as any good friend would do, I took her phone and I started swiping for her. And that's when I saw him. He was tall, wearing glasses, clearly her type. So I liked his profile, and it was immediately a match. So clearly, Chai was thinking the same thing I was, that they would be the perfect couple. So with that, I sent him a couple messages as Noel. Just to let everybody know. And, a date was set up, and then Noel took it from there, Okay.
Thank you for being the catalyst there, Hannah. So, coming to Chair, there's three things in life that he really cares about. His family, all of y'all, his puppy Hobbs, and movies, especially superhero movies. And true to form, when Chair got to pick the very first time he was going to meet Noel in person, he picked a 3-hour-long movie in the theater. Mic drop. So with that, Noel and Chair's fledgling love blossomed while watching Avengers Endgame in 70mm IMAX with Dolby surround sound.
Naturally, Noel was a little nervous. I mean, what do you even do for 3 hours with someone you've never met? And to make things more interesting, you can't exactly chat to someone and get to know them during a movie.
Noel, on Chair's behalf, I'm sorry. Really am. But, up till this point, for those of us who knew Chair, he was extremely shy, extremely reserved about his romantic life, which, by the way, for the record, was completely non-existent. But all of a sudden, we began to notice a change. He was talking about a girl. And he was talking about her with immense adoration and affection, something he had never done before. And before long, a girl turned into the girl. And this adoration and affection evolved into deep love for Noel.
And from Noel's side, things just felt right from the start. They fit together in a way that was effortless. They started spending more and more time together, and it just worked. It felt like they'd known each other for years. Each step they took, whether big or small, it just seemed to fall into place, and soon enough it was clear they really were meant to be.
But hold on. We're getting way ahead in this story. At this juncture, let's pause, and to celebrate Chair and Noel meeting, please welcome on stage their friends for a special performance.
बचना ऐ हसीनों तो मैं आ गया ये बचना ऐ हसीनों तो मैं आ गया हुस्न का आशिक हुस्न का दुश्मन अपनी अदा है यारों से जुदा बचना ऐ हसीनों तो मैं आ गया बचना है हसीनों तो मैं आ गया
My breath. Thank you. Hi, my name is Yashvi. I am Ches and now officially Noel's sister-in-law. And if I may say so humbly, Hobbs' favorite aunt. Over the past 5 years, Che and Noel have had quite the adventure. 3 cities and 1 dog later, here we are.
It all began right here in Salt Lake City, Noel's hometown. Once they started dating, Noel wasted no time in taking Chai completely out of his comfort zone and introducing him to all of Utah's outdoorsy things. Let's just say Chai quickly went from city guy to mountain man in a pea coat and nice shoes. Then came the pandemic, and they decided to quarantine together at Noel's place because, well, Chai didn't exactly have a couch or a bed frame. That time together brought them even closer, and before long, they moved into their first home together.
But the real test came when they brought home an adorable, yet at that time monstrous little puppy called Hobbs. What they thought was supposed to be full-grown 40-pound cute Aussie lab turned out to be a 90-pound Aussie hound. And safe to say that was one of the most extreme tests of their partnership. But if the current state is anything to go by, it's safe to say they've passed with flying colors.
Next up was San Francisco. Just as Noel and I finally managed to move down the street from one another, Chai and Noel had an amazing opportunity to move to San Francisco. SF brought the joy of being close to Brian and Nita, but it also brought with it the challenges of starting fresh in a relatively unknown city with a very energetic and still growing puppy.
Their friends and family, of course, visited them. And it didn't matter how many people visited at a time. Che and Noel refused to let them stay anywhere besides their very snug and cozy 1-bed, 1-bath apartment, which also doubled as Che's office. Sid, in fact, was practically their third roommate. Last year, they saw him about just as much as I did.
Importantly, Noel and Chai were really happy. They were adulting together and building a life together, learning and growing as a couple every step of the way.
And finally, their most recent move has been to Chicago. Noel and Hobbs especially missed having all 4 seasons, especially a season with snow. But Sid and I like to think that the real reason they moved was to be closer to us. And boy, did our lives changed. Safe to say we have never had more cakes, pies, tarts, freshly baked bread, and requests for board games in all the 7 years of living in Chicago.
To celebrate Noel's and Chai's incredible adventures together, please welcome the friends and family who have been on a part of their journey.
ਗਈ 1 2 2 ਉਹ ਕੁੜੀਏ what to do ਉਹ ਹੋ ਗਈ ਮੁੰਡੇ ਦੀ ਹਿੱਲਾ ਤੇ ਚੱਲਦੀ ਟੁਕ ਟੁਕ ਤੂੰ ਕਰਦੀ ਮੇਕਅਪ ਤੂੰ ਕਰਦੀ ਆ ਅੰਗਰੇਜ਼ੀ ਪੜ੍ਹਦੀ ਗਿਟ ਪਿਟ ਤੂੰ ਕਰਦੀ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਕੁਈਨ ਸਾਡੀ ਵਿਕਟੋਰੀਆ ਤੂੰ ਕੰਟੀ ਬਿਗ ਬੈਨ ਦੀ ਪੂਰਾ ਲੰਡਨ ਠੁਮਕਦਾ ਉਹ ਜਦੋਂ ਨੱਚੇ ਭੈਣ ਦੀ ਪੂਰਾ ਲੰਡਨ ਠੁਮਕਦਾ ਤੂੰ ਕੰਟੀ ਬਿਗ ਬੈਨ ਦੀ ਪੂਰਾ ਲੰਡਨ ਠੁਮਕਦਾ ਉਹ ਜਦੋਂ ਨੱਚੇ ਭੈਣ ਦੀ ਪੂਰਾ ਲੰਡਨ ਠੁਮਕਦਾ
जितने भी नचते ने सारे कोई नहीं तेरे जैसा लगदा गिर गए आसमां से तारे ना बिंदिया तू ऐसे चमका
जी कल्ले कल्ले रहना मैनू अच्छा लगदा जो भी तू कहे सारा मैनू झूठा लगदा ना मेरे जैसा मिले कैरेबियन टू कच
अंग्रेजी म्यूजिक में दे दे तू पंजाबी
Hi everyone. I'm Noel's sister, Anita. One of the first things that we learned about Chai was that he liked movies, as Sid mentioned. In retrospect, like was a bit of an understatement. Chai measures how long it's been since he's watched a movie, not in days or weeks, but in hours. Hours. Having joined Noel's family a little bit earlier, I knew how much they loved watching movies, so I thought his chances were good.
A more recent addiction of my family has become board games. Every Christmas, at least, we all get one board game and then we'll play them over the rest of the holidays. Before Chai joined our family, I would constantly be accused of cheating. Usually because I failed to explain a rule until it benefited me. But now that Chai has joined our family, I don't have to bear that burden anymore because Noel accuses Chai of cheating every single time he starts winning a game, and he starts winning a lot.
Ryan and I were incredibly lucky to have Noel and Chai move out to the Bay Area with us for a few years. And that's when I fully realized that another fierce competitor has entered the arena of who can pay the next bill. Shortly after they moved to the coast, we got dinner for Noel's birthday. I was warned that it was going to be a tough fight and that Noel would become increasingly embarrassed by us the longer we fought over the bill. But that didn't stop me from trying. Luckily, while tugging the bill back and forth between me and Chai, I misspoke and told him that he had to let me pay because I didn't have a Christmas present for Noel in the middle of July. I did mean to say birthday present, but the confusion was enough for him to let go. To this day, a bill can't leave the table without Chai and I, and sometimes his brother Sid, fighting to pay.
Joined by his brothers, both old and new, this dance represents Chai's growing connection to our family and our growing connection to him.
Not salsa, not flamenco, my brother.
Do you know not to?
What is Natu?
పొలం గట్టు దుమ్ములోన పోట్ల గిట్ట దూకినట్టు పొలేరమ్మ జాతరలో పోతరాజు ఊగినట్టు కిర్రు సెప్పులేసుకొని కర్ర సాము చేసినట్టు మర్రి సట్టు నీడలోన కుర్ర గుంపు కూడినట్టు ఎర్ర జొన్న రొట్టెలోన మిరప తొక్కు కలిగినట్టు నా పాట చూడు నా పాట చూడు నా పాట చూడు నాటు 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 తీర నాటు 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 కూర నాటు 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 పచ్చి మిరపలాగా పిచ్చ నాటు 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 పిచ్చు కత్తిలాగా వెర్రి నాటు.
So around the same time that Chair was getting to know Noel's family, Noel was gearing up for a monumental quest of her own, meeting Chair's big, fat, colorful Indian family.
Okay. So, by Indian family standards, Chair's family is relatively small. But don't allow that to fool you. We may be few in number, but we're definitely not short in personality.
So Noel broke the challenge into bite-sized levels, almost like a video game. So she started with the manageable tutorial level, joining Sid and me for my birthday in Vegas in 2019. It was my first time seeing Chair romantically with someone, and I remember so clearly thinking two things. One, Noel is so sweet and so sensible, and wow, they are so in love.
Then came a series of progressively tougher encounters. Ma, a few months later. Our cousins Ashna and Tanya, where are y'all? In Chicago. Papa in San Francisco. And then gradually until she'd met everyone. With each successful encounter, Noel unlocked new achievements and valuable power-ups, like in a video game, like Bollywood dance pro and cricket commentator. And all this was in preparation for the final showdown this past December in India. Meeting Chair's entire extended family, Chair's great aunts and uncles, his second, third, and fourth cousins, even his neighbor's grandma's cousin twice removed, all of them together. And she did it.
But throughout our time together, we came to see Noel, just like Chair, treasures and cares deeply for family and friends. Her genuine love, joy for dancing, and lively spirit became evident. And without even realizing it, she became a core part of the family.
And so please welcome on stage Noel's sisters, both old and new.
सर पे डाले है ये चुनिया क्यों हाँ क्यों हो सोनी सोनी सी कुड़ी नु मौज में रहने देना दुनिया क्यों हाँ दुनिया क्यों है कितनी शानदार कुड़ी ये कर देगी कमाल इसे झूमने दे अपनी बीट दे कुड़ी नु नचने दे हाँ नचने दे तू आज लगाने दे ठुमके हाँ झुमके नचने दे हाँ नचने दे आज लगाने दे ठुमके हाँ झुमके कुड़ी नू नचने दे हाँ नचने दे तू सारे फिक्रां नू छड्ड के बन
right. So this far, Chair and Noel's story has been progressing quite well. They met each other. They met each other's family. And things are tracking along pretty well. But family has been a recurring and a central theme today, and for good reason. Both Noel and Chair have been blessed with the unwavering love and nurturing care of their parents, their grandparents, their uncles, their aunts, their siblings, and cousins. And I can also attest to the fact that Chair has a wonderful brother. But jokes aside, family is really their foundation. It's their greatest treasure. And so as Chair and Noel's lives have converged, it's been equally important to them that their families unite and come together as one. And come together we have. Yep. I look around today and I see one big, beautiful, blended family sharing mutual affection, respect, and now even a shared culture. Noel and Chair's families are truly one, whether we're in Salt Lake City, California, Texas, or even in India. Dave and Kim, you all, by the way, are locals now. It means the world to them to have their loved ones gathered today, sharing the joy of this special weekend with them. And so to celebrate this beautiful union and family, please welcome on stage their parents, their aunts, and their uncles for the next performance.
मैं डालूं ताल पे भंगड़ा तू भी गिद्दा पाले चल ऐसा रंग जमा दे हमके बने सभी मत वाले
मन कहे कि मैं ले आऊं चांद और तारे सारे इन हाथों पर मैं चांद रखूं इस मांग में भर दूं तारे
हेलो हेलो तू फ्लोर्स पे जब है आई येलो येलो बड़ी सॉलिड मस्ती छाई
हेलो हेलो तू मच है तुमने लगाई येलो येलो कंट्रोल करो मेरे भाई
Watching Chair and Noel grow as a couple has been an absolute joy. I have watched them create their own fun traditions, and some expensive ones, like exploring Michelin star restaurants in every city they go to, watching every single Oscar-nominated movie together and rating them, and doing Friday night movies regularly. Though Noel's version often involves napping, so that might say something about Chair's movie picks. And fully immersing themselves in the magic of Christmas. And in true Chair fashion, he made Christmas extra memorable and special for Noel by hiding her engagement ring behind a tiny door of one of Noel's 50 advent calendars. But Above all, it has been an honor to witness your love, how completely open, accepting, and kind it is. Che and Noel's love story is a testament to the beauty of fate. Two souls born in distant corners of the world somehow found their way together, weaving your lives and those of your families together. I think it's the very essence of what it means to be meant for each other. And so, to celebrate their beautiful love, please welcome on stage our bride and groom, Noel and Che.
प्रेम कितना में